So, I just realized that Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree is happening. That's good. I really do think Jamahal Hill is a heavy favorite in that fight, unless he sleeps on Roundtree. Jamahal Hill tends to kind of be the trash talker, and sometimes, like Pereira, he heavily overlooked Pereira, and I think that's what cost him the fight. But I feel like if he overlooks Roundtree, we might see Roundtree be in talk of title contention, which would be a really heavy underdog story because no one thought Roundtree was going to beat Anthony Smith like that. So he's earned this punch up in the rankings that he's gotten. I think it's a great one. I still think Jamahal Hill's definitely going to win that. I'd have him as a heavy favorite, but it's not going to guarantee him a shot at the title. Just like Yuri Prochazka beating Alexander Rakic, even though Rakic is a really good fighter, when he's coming off of an injury that bad and he's been out for that long, I think that just made him a easier target to face down. And I feel like if Rakic was on a tear like he was before he had that injury against Blachowicz, I think that would have been a different time where I would have said Yuri Prochazka is definitely ready. But I think he just got his momentum back. And if Jamahal Hill gets his momentum back, I think he should move up, fight Yuri. That fight is super marketable, maybe for a main event 5-rounder. But it's not going to... That's the way who's going to decide who gets their second shot at Alex Pereira, if he's still holding the belt by then. I feel like if Ankalaev somehow comes from nowhere and gets a title shot or earns his way towards it, then you know what we'll have Ankalaev as the champion, and then those guys could try to keep the fight standing too. However, I just feel like if Jamahal Hill thinks Khalil Roundtree is going to get him into title contention, I think it's going to get his confidence back. Yuri Prochazka is the fight that you got to make after you beat Roundtree. Unless, like I said, Jamahal Hill overlooks Roundtree. I think Roundtree is going to just show just how much he could evolve as a fighter because, man, Roundtree has gotten way better than we anticipated. Now, is it because he's gotten better or because Anthony Smith is just getting worse? I don't know. It's all up in the air. But I am looking forward to this fight. I think the timeline of how these fights play out is going to answer a lot for a lot of different fighters. It could be one thing, could be another. But I think the only way to get it in is to shut the octagon and let these fights play out. But I'm excited for this fight on the 303 card. I hope that it makes fireworks, this whole 303 card. You're going to have McGregor versus Chandler at the top. Joe Pyfer's coming back, and now you got this banger at light heavyweight. International Fight Week is going to have a stacked card. And you know what? I am looking forward to it. If they could fill it from the early prelims onward, just like they did with UFC 300, I'm going to have another 8-hour bar day. That's going to be phenomenal. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Peace out.